Hi everybody, this is Jost Nickel here on the Sonor YouTube channel. I hope everybody is doing fine. I'm here in my living room in Hamburg in Germany, where I live, and I have to just turn this off. And the last two times I did this live stream, Sonor from Thomas, I'm sorry, Thomas from Sonor was in the live stream to answer your questions. But today he couldn't make it, so I'm here alone. So if you have any questions, ask them later, because I can't possibly teach and watch the stream at the same time. I can't remember the last time I have not left my hometown for this long. So this is a new experience. I'm enjoying parts of it, and other parts obviously I don't enjoy. I guess like you at home also don't or do enjoy. Some of you might have been in the stream before. I did this 2 weeks ago, and then the 2 weeks before that, so 4 weeks ago was the first live stream. This is the third and last. I'm enjoying it. As I said last time, my equipment is not up to date. I'm using my laptop camera. I wanted to buy like a device that you can use to transfer the HDMI signal into a signal that the computer can stream, but all these things are sold out because so many people stream live at the moment. So that's what we have. I hope you're hearing all right. As you can see, here's a pad, and I have sticks in my hand. And you see this beautiful looking snare. That's my signature snare drum that Sonor released last year in November. And since I'm never able to show you how it sounds, there's a link in the description, video description below, which leads you to a video that I recorded to show the different sound options that this snare offers. And this video was so much fun because I wrote a drum piece for like 9 different drummers, but I didn't have 8 other Josts, so I recorded it all myself. And it was quite an adventure, because in the beginning I just thought, yeah, I'll do it this way and that way, and that's easy. And then I realized, oh, it's not so easy, because I can't play to anything. I just have to write it out and then imagine how it would sound. I'm quite happy how it sounds. So if you have, after the stream, if you have like 3 minutes, please watch the video and leave a comment. I think it's really good. It might be a little too advanced, I don't know, because I made like things where one snare is very low, the tuning is very low, and then the middle snare is like a medium tuning, and the other snare is very high, and then we have pannings that in the stereo mix that show the position of the snares in the screen. But then after I finished it, I realized, oh, most people will probably watch it on their phone, and they won't be able to hear this. Anyway, if you have a chance, watch the video. I would be really happy, because not so many people did so far. So let's get to work. I hope you all have pads and sticks. I use this snare today just as a pad stand. My original plan was to do these streams from my studio, but my studio is in a very old building, and there's no DSL connection possible. The only connection I have is with my phone, and this is not reliable enough to do a live stream. So I'm here at home. And today's exercise is based on a sticking you all know or heard of, which is called paradiddle diddle. And before we start, maybe you already know, but I would like to say that whenever you have to do with paradiddles, the name of the rudiment, paradiddle, already also shows you the sticking. Because when you say para, you're talking about 2 alternating single strokes. So that could either be right-left, 2 alternating strokes, or left-right. No more possibilities, because we only have 2 hands, right? And the word diddle just stands for a double stroke. So it's either right, right, or left, left. So when we take a look at the word paradiddle, diddle, that tells us the sticking. So it's 2 alternating single strokes, para, and then diddle, diddle. So right, left, right, right, left, left. The beautiful thing about this sticking, or which makes it easy to play, is that you always lead with the same hand. When you play a single paradiddle, you start with the right hand, right, left, right, right, and the second time you play the paradiddle, you start with the left. So the sticking always changes. But with the paradiddle diddle, it always stays, the lead hand always stays the same. So when you start with your right, the next time you play a paradiddle diddle will also be the right hand. We didn't talk about the subdivision we want to play this in. Since these are 6 notes, to me the most obvious subdivision would be either 6 tuplets, so 6 strokes per quarter note, or 8th note triplets, which would be 3 notes per quarter note. Let's say we're using 16th note triplets. If you would play the whole paradiddle diddle and we accent the first stroke in a very slow tempo, it sounds like this. If you can't, play along. So we're in this tempo, da 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 da, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could also accent other strokes in the paradiddle diddle. If you want to try this, I would first accent the single strokes, and then if you feel bored and you like, I need something new, then you can also try accenting strokes while you play double strokes. But this is, of course, technically more advanced and more difficult, and I think it makes sense to first try the easier options, because they most of the time sound really good, and then when you feel like I need something new, then you try the more difficult options. But today we just want to accent the first stroke of each paradiddle diddle. And the exercise I would like to show you is something that I call gap exercise. So why gap exercise? Because when we first start to play the paradiddle diddle, we just play the right hand. So we leave a gap every time the left hand plays. We do this to eventually make us aware of what exactly the left hand plays and how each single stroke sounds. So the idea of the exercise is to first just play 1 bar of the right hand only. The left hand just doesn't do anything. So this would be this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just the right hand. I played 2 bars, but at the end we are going to just play 1 bar of this. But for demonstration purposes we play a few bars. Next bar is you add the first stroke in the left hand. Just 1 stroke. In total we have 3 strokes in the left hand, but we just play the first of these 3. So every time you play the paradiddle diddle, you play let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 3, or I should say option 3, is to add the next stroke that you play with the left hand. Then it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the final and last bar of the exercise is the complete paradiddle diddle. So you add the missing third stroke that the left hand should play when the paradiddle is complete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The goal of the exercise is to play of 1 bar per version or per option I just showed you. So bar 1 is just the right hand. In bar 2 you add the first stroke of the left hand. In bar 3 you add the second stroke of the left hand, and eventually in bar 4 you add the third stroke, and then the paradiddle is complete. Let's just recap before we try to play the whole exercise. So bar 1, just the right hand. We play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. We keep on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Last bar. 3, 4. Bar 2, as I said, is you add in the first stroke that the left hand plays in the paradiddle. We do together. Are you ready? I can't hear you. I know why. Because you don't have a microphone and... okay, got you. Maybe somebody mentioned something in the chat, live chat. Yeah, right. Okay, got you. Okay, yeah. I'm back. So, bar 2, we add in the first stroke that the left hand plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 3, 4, 1. Next option is you add in 2 strokes, or the first 2 strokes that the left hand plays, and then the rhythm that we play is da 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 da. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, as I said, the final bar is the complete paradiddle. So now let's try the whole exercise. Bar 1, so we just play each option for 1 bar. Bar 1 is just the right hand. Bar 2, you add in the first stroke that the left hand plays. Bar 3, you add in the first 2 strokes that the left hand plays. And in bar 4, can you see it like this, if I hold it here? In bar 4, you play the complete paradiddle. I noticed something when I was traveling. That's like a lifetime ago, but when I was traveling, I noticed something. When we want to show 3 in Germany, we do this. And now I think in China they do this. And what I see in North America, most people do this. I found this really interesting. So in Germany we count 1, 2, 3, 4. We normally do 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think in the US I've always seen this. 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, I don't know if this is interesting for you. And in China they also have signals for other numbers. So we can do 5, right? But they can do 6. That's 6. And so on, 7, 8, 9. That's quite intelligent, I think. Okay, anyway, sorry for that. Let's play the whole exercise. 4 bar. It's a 4 bar exercise. And bar 4 is the complete paradiddle, and then we go back to the beginning where only the right hand plays. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand. 1, 2, 3. Next stroke. 1, 2, 3. Complete. 1, 2, 3. Right hand only. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, right hand, sorry. Right hand only. Next stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Last bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Left hand. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Everything. 3, 4, and okay. So that's the exercise. So as I said, this really makes it very clear to yourself what the left hand actually does. So it's not on autopilot. It's not like the right hand leads and the left hand just fills in the gap, which is also an okay way of approaching this, but this is just a different way of approaching it. It makes it a lot clearer what the left hand does. So let's try it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add in left hand. Second stroke. 2, 3, 4. Last. Alright? So let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So yeah, try this exercise. I think it's fun and it also makes sense. Now, when you have an exercise which is led by the right hand, it definitely makes sense to also play that exercise leading with the left hand. So that's exactly what we want to do now. It's the same principle. The only difference is what was the right hand before is now the left, and the other way around. So option 1 is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The second option is you add in the first stroke that the right hand plays. So you have da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this together a little slower. So 1, 2, da 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 da, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Option 3, which eventually becomes bar 3, is you add the second stroke that the right hand now plays. So the rhythm is da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then the last option we have is playing the whole paradiddle diddle, this time led with the left hand. So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, Now let's recap the 4 different possibilities or options that we have. The first one is just playing the lead hand. This time, in this case, the left hand. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Option 2 is you add in the first stroke that the right hand plays. So we have da 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 da, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then we add the next stroke that the right hand plays. So we have da 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 da, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Option 4 is playing the whole paradiddle diddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4. These are the 4 options. Now we want to play the whole 4-bar exercise. So in bar 1, you just play the left hand. In bar 2, you add in the first stroke that the right hand plays. Bar 3, you add in the second stroke that the right hand plays. And in bar 4, it's the complete paradiddle diddle. Then we repeat the whole exercise. You ready? Okay. Now let's do it maybe a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the same exercise, but now we lead with the left hand. I remember school when we learned irregular verbs in English, and yeah, I think it's lead, led, let, right? Nobody can answer me. So if there's any Americans or people from Great Britain in the chat, let me know if that's right. And I need to turn the chat on here. Yeah, it takes too long now. Sorry. Why don't I see the chat? Stay with me for a second. Ah, here. Okay. Now, when you have an exercise that you like and you have like the 2 versions where you lead with your right and also with your left hand, you can always alter the exercise so that you can play both versions, leading with the right and leading with the left, in one longer exercise. So what we need to do is alter the sticking of the paradiddle diddle in bar 4. Before we go back to the beginning, what we want to achieve is that we have a sticking that leads us to playing the left hand on the next one. I hope that was clear. So we want to alter the sticking paradiddle diddle in the last bar, just on the last quarter note of the last bar, so that we have an easy transition to leading with the left hand. There's various possibilities, I wrote down one. It's so now, shameless plug alert, it's from this book, which is called Jost Nickel's Snare Book, and I just posted a cover. That's the book. It's amazing, and it's 3 times me. And of course, you can play all the exercises on the pad. And this exercise is from this book, but I wrote it down here because it's easier to see it for you. So that's, oops, like this. That's what the last bar should look like. So what do we have here? The top line shows the right hand, and the bottom line shows the left hand. So as you can see, this is bar 4 of the exercise we just talked about. So on 1, we play right, left, 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 a paradiddle diddle. We do the same on 2 and the same on 3, and then on 4, we alter the sticking. Just the last stroke is not now the left hand, it's the right hand now. So we have right, left, left, right. And then we can easily play the left hand in the next bar and then lead with the left hand. Yeah? So basically all what happens is, instead of playing at the very end of the exercise, instead of playing a diddle, we play the second stroke of the diddle as a single. So we have 2 alternating singles at the end and not a diddle. Let's just try the last bar of the 4-bar exercise. So the last bar is we play a complete paradiddle diddle like this. We lead with the right hand. And now on 4, we play what I just showed you. We play right, left, left, right. Right, left, right. So right, left, left, right. And then we can conveniently start leading with the left hand in bar 2. Or in the next bar. Sorry, not in bar 2, in the next bar. So let's just play this whole bar. The complete paradiddle diddle, and then the altered sticking, and then we end on the next one with the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Again, slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then the exercise starts again like we just did it with just the left hand. Let's just practice the transition one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Of course, when we then play the whole 4-bar exercise that I just explained with the left hand lead, we also have to play that same transition in the last bar to go back to leading with the right hand. And that would be the same idea. This time we play the paradiddle diddle leading with the left hand, right? Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. It's a tongue twister, just a little bit. And yeah, I have a good German tongue twister for you all. If you're not Germans, it's probably impossible for you to pronounce that right. I'm going to talk about this in the next stream, but not now. Okay, so the transition is the same idea. We play on the last, in the last bar, and on 4 we don't play a paradiddle diddle. Instead we play left, right, right, left. So the last double now becomes 2 alternating singles. And then the idea is to play an 8-bar exercise. So we put the 2 exercises or the 2 ways of playing the same exercise together in one long 8-bar exercise. I'm going to show you now. So the first 3 bars are just the same as before. The only thing that changes is that on 4 in the last bar, which is bar 4, instead of playing a paradiddle diddle, we what's the right word? We replace, replace the double stroke by 2 single strokes. All right, 1, 2, 3. So we start with the right hand. 1, 2, 3. Left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle. 4, 1, 2, 3. Left hand leads. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paradiddle, diddle. Then we're back to leading with the right. 4. Next stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Right? So I hope that was clear. If not, it's all explained in the video. You can either go back or go to my website, jostnickel.com, and just buy my book. It's very good for both of us. You get a great book and I get some money, so that's cool. And I'm sorry, I have to be like a little like shameless now. You can also buy this great book, which is called Groove Book. That was my first drum book. And this is called Fill Book. And I think the title says all you need to know. It's about fills. And this is the first book I worked with my favorite photographer on. His name is Gerhard Kühne. Now, as I said before, I have to talk with my mom. No, I'm just kidding. I want to take a look at this stream if there's anything you need me to answer. Yeah, thanks, guys. Okay, Lukas Weber, he has pulled his message. Anyway, so I didn't see any serious questions. So if you don't have any questions, I said all I wanted to say. If you like this exercise, I think it's a really cool exercise. If you want to stay in contact, because this has been the last stream that I did for Sonar, we talked about 3, and this is the 3rd one. Yeah, go to my website, subscribe to my newsletter. I won't send spam. I send useful stuff. I send like transcriptions, or I'm planning on sending a free play-along for everybody who's on my newsletter. And also I will send you information about the stuff I'm working on most, which is finishing my album. It's kind of difficult because I need a brass section, and at the moment, you can't really get 3 brass players in one room. So, but I think I found a solution, and this is what I do most at the moment. And once this is out, I will also send a newsletter. So, but don't worry, I won't send spam. So I hope you enjoyed this live stream. And this was Jost Nickel for Sonar Drums. And I wish you a great day and a nice weekend. Bye-bye. Now you can turn off, because I now need to stand up and turn this off, and it's kind of weird. So I just pretend like this stream has just frozen. Okay, great. This was Jost Nickel. Bye-bye. Oh shit. I think I need to breathe. It's not working right. So yeah, I will just stand up and turn it off. That's the only thing I can do. I just do this all alone. I don't have any assistant here. So yeah, thanks for watching, and cool. That was me. Bye.